Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Dante86 here for a late night video actually. It's going on 2 a.m. Summertime. What am I gonna do, you know? I'm actually here for another game collection video. I have been going through the different consoles that I have. So far it's been very Nintendo centric, so I'm gonna change it up and I'm gonna move on to a different company. So today I'm gonna show you guys my collection for not just one system, but for about three or so. Just my Sony collection, because that's probably my smallest collection that I have, okay? So here we go. Okay, well, starting off, I'm going to show you my Vita collection. I don't have much on here downloaded, but still want to show you the things I do have. So we have what's that? Retro City Rampage, The Walking Dead, Flower. I'm not going to count games that are from PS Plus, but there's Uncharted, actual Vita game, Sly Cooper, that's not one, Little Big Planet 2, Persona 4 Golden, and yeah, that's actually about it for the Vita. And I didn't know I was going to have those two bubbles in here when I didn't have the games in, so I'll actually show you cases now. So here's the Persona 4 Golden, which is a good game, and Little Big Planet. Okay, and now moving on to PS3, we have Ratchet and Clank, the collection, which is awesome. I freaking love the Ratchet and Clank games. This has 1, 2, and 3. I honestly have never beat a Ratchet and Clank game. I played a lot of them. Honestly, the reason I never really beat them though is because my brother, he had the PS2 when we were younger, and he would get the games. He would sell a lot of them. So I was never able to finish them. So I'm playing through the first one right now, and I need to finish the rest of them. But you know, if you've been watching my videos, you know I don't finish games. And all I'm gonna say is Jigaboo Jones on that on that Ratchet and Clank 3. Yeah, that's a problem. You know who I is. All right, next one, Mod Nation Racers. One of my friends got me this. This is actually the first real game that I got here on the PS3. I don't really like it, to say the truth. It's not. Yeah, you get to make your tracks and customize your character and everything, but I didn't like this because the driving mechanics were kind of meh. Alright, God of War Saga. I am on God of War 2 now on this. I beat the first one. I had the collection that just had God of War 1 and 2 at first, but one of my students, while at my first year teaching, he was always talking about God of War and how much he liked the games, blah blah blah, and he used to have the collection, and I was like, well, I'm getting the Saga, so if you want this, you can have it. So I gave it to him after he graduated. The God of War 1 and 2, since I got the Saga that has everything on it, so I need to finish this whole thing. But yeah, alright, moving on. God of War Ascension. Since I completed God of War 1, and this was a prequel to the God of War games, I decided to go ahead and play this one. This game was actually, it was pretty cool. It was decent, but I also haven't played the rest of the God of War games, so I don't have anything to compare it to. I've heard that this is not the strongest title, but for someone who had not played a lot of the games, I went ahead and I actually enjoyed it. The Jak and Daxter collection. Okay, about this game. I was never a big fan of Jak and Daxter because this is a lot like, Crash Bandicoot. Like, I freaking love Ratchet and Clank. Mainly I like Ratchet and Clank because it reminds me of Jet Force Gemini. Cool points if you remember that game. But Jak and Daxter, it just really reminds me of not Ratchet and Clank. It reminds me of Crash Bandicoot, and I was never a big Crash fan. And then Jak 2 and Jak 3, they tried to take it to a little darker side. So, I mean, I've only played Jak 1 and I've seen Jak 3, but maybe as an older person, as an adult, I can actually enjoy these more. But back in the day, I just was like, not so much. So I'll see about this. It's Marvel, baby. Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I've played this a total of about 3 times. Not my favorite game. I really enjoyed Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Marvel vs. Capcom. It was really anticipating this game, but I don't like the fighting system on here. The character choices are just, this is just not my favorite game. I don't know, man. This just wasn't what it was a letdown. How to say that? It was a letdown for me. And I never really got good at it, so I get my butt beat every time I try to play it. Next, the Ico Shadow of the Colossus collection. I beat Shadow of the Colossus, and this is a piece of art. This game is amazing. If you have never played Shadow of the Colossus, please do yourself a favor and go and play this game. It is a piece of art. It is a masterpiece. I have never played something like this, and it's great. I loved it, loved it, loved it. I'm not going to give you any spoilers or tell you anything about it, that the game is great. I never played Ico, and I played a little bit of it so far. I mean, I know it'll get better, but so far it's just kind of like, but I need to get back to it and get around and play it. Probably not this summer, though. Tales of Xillia. I haven't put too much time into this because I have too many RPGs I need to play. But I saw my good friend Neo GameSpark playing it in some streams and everything, and the battle system looked very interesting. So I was like, you know what? I'll go ahead and get it. And I got the what is it? The limited or the first print edition, or hold on, let me see. Grab it real quick. Yeah, it's the limited edition. So I got this limited edition box, and it came with soundtrack and DLC. Oh crap, did I ever do the DLC on there? I need to make sure I put in that voucher before it goes away. Hopefully it hadn't already expired. But yeah, I got that, and it's cool. I like the game. I'm trying to finish other things before I really get into this. So yeah. The Last of Us. I bought this game last summer. I made it probably about halfway through, and I stopped playing. That is a common theme with me. But this game is very, very awesome from what I've played so far. I really like it. Clickers can die. Those things freak me out. Oh my gosh, I hate those things so much. But this game is really cool. If you've never played it, and you have a PlayStation 4 actually, I would say wait for the PS4 version and get it on there instead. I won't be upgrading. I'll just, stick with this one. But yeah, awesome game from what I've played. I really like it so far. Uncharted 3. As you can see, it's still in shrink wrap, so obviously I haven't played this yet. But, I don't know. I'm sure it'll be a good game. Moving on. More Uncharted. I have the Uncharted Dual Pack. It has Uncharted 1 and 2, so I'm going to pull both these out. I have completed Uncharted 1, and it is a very awesome game, very fun. I really enjoyed this. Uncharted 2, I'm not sure about how far I'm through it right now. I would say I need to finish it before the summer's up, but my gosh, my summer is almost done. I don't have that much time left. I think I have like maybe 3 weeks left of my summer, so I don't know if I'll be able to finish this over the summer, but awesome game so far. It's Uncharted, so what do you expect? Mortal Kombat. This is a very good game and an awesome revamping of the series. I really like the new style that they put in here, and like the X-ray attacks and combo breakers and things of that nature. It's a really good game. Well, the combo breakers aren't new. They had those on the other games, but this one, I think they really revamped it in a great way. And as you see, Kratos is on here. I think I have all the other DLC too from one of my friends. If it still works, I don't know. But yeah, great game. Little Big Planet 2. I also have the first Little Big Planet downloaded on my PS3 from the that wonderful PSN outage. So I got this game. I got the first one, but Little Big Planet 2. Once again, both the Little Big Planet games are awesome, fun games. Lots of creativity that I have never done, but I remember lots of nights where I would play this with some of my friends, and we would just kind of goof off. And one of my friends liked to go into fan fictions, which was awkward, but yeah, this is a fun game though. I think I have a video of us playing one of these on my channel. We were doing the Shark Attack levels, and those are intense. 3D Dot Game Heroes. Oh my gosh, this game is so fun. If you like Zelda games, classic Zelda, for a while this is the only fix you could get for a classic Zelda game, and ironically, it's on a Sony platform. Very fun game. I really enjoyed it. So if you haven't played it, go ahead and get it. Tekken 6. I am a big Tekken fan. I've been playing Tekken since middle school. I was kind of forced to be able to play it because my brother loved it, and it was either sit and be bored while him and his friends are over playing it, or learn to play and fend for myself. So I started playing Tekken, and I freaking love it. I haven't played this one in a while because I have Tekken Tag 2 on the Wii U. But freaking Tekken games, I love them. The juggling, the combos, great stuff. For the nostalgia trip, we have the Budokai HD collection. Don't care about that one. But Budokai 3 is the bee's knees. Oh my gosh. I freaking loved this game when I was a kid. I went all the way through this game, got everything, unlocked everything, and now I look at it like, how did I do that? There's so much content in this game. But nobody wanted to play against me when I was younger in this because I would wreck shop. So yeah. And we make it to the Zone of the Enders HD collection. If you watched my videos back in December, me and Neo GameSpark, and I think actually Neo GameSpark and a lot of other people that he's cool with, he asked everyone for a wish list on Amazon and wanted to do a gift exchange during Christmas time. So this is what he gifted to me, and I sent him something along with the other people sending him stuff as well. But I've played this game. I've heard that the second game, Zone of the Enders 2, is much better than the first, so I want to make it through the first game before I finish, before I go to the second one. So far, what I've played, I really like it. It's a cool game. So, yes, if you never played it, go ahead and get it. And one thing I don't like, though, it has this all on the... yes, it includes the demo. They could put that on the back. They didn't have to put that on the front. And it is actually also on the CD as well. That has the demo on there. I was like, guys, you didn't have to put that in there. Alright, next one. Grand Theft Auto 5. Whoa, this game. Love this game. It's really cool. I think I'm pretty close to beating it. I don't want to beat it though, because unlike The Last of Us, I am going to be getting this on the PS4 when it comes out, because I think you can transfer your save over as well. So if you can transfer your save over, I'm going to get it, especially since I did not spend the retail price on this. I only spent like $10 on this. So I'm like, I'll upgrade, that's fine, because I hadn't spent the full price on it. So yes, this is going to be, I'm copping this on a PS4, and it's going to be awesome. Grand Theft Auto 4, Episodes from Liberty City. I really couldn't get into this one. I mean, Nico is cool, and I haven't played the DLC stuff, but I wanted to finish the main story before I did the DLC, but it's like, I didn't like the driving mechanics on this game. And if you don't like the driving mechanics on Grand Theft Auto, that means you're not going to like the game. Another thing I didn't like about it is the fact that this game was gimped compared to San Andreas. It's like, how do you go from San Andreas and then get better graphics but take everything else down? It's a downgrade in everything but graphics, and I couldn't get into it. Grand Theft Auto 5 is what this should have been, honestly. But yeah, it's a good game, but it wasn't for me. I don't know, maybe one day I'll go through it, but I don't really see that happening. The next one, Disgaea D2. I have not even played this game yet. I actually got the collector's edition or some kind of special thing. And it came with some DLC that by the time I bought it, it was already expired, so I can't use it. But it also came with a little art card. Where is it? It's over on the other side of the room. I really don't want to get it, so I'm not going to. But it also came with this right here, which is the full official soundtrack. And it has 2 discs. Come on. Where are you? Whoop. There's 1 disc. And there's the other. I haven't even popped this in yet because, for one, I haven't played the game. So if I haven't played the game, I don't know what the music sounds like, so I don't even want to do that. But yeah, Disgaea, if you know me, you know I love the Disgaea, or Disgrinda series, as some people will say. But yes, great stuff. Next one, Disgaea 4. I am close to the end of this and I need to finish it. But Disgaea games, that's why I haven't started D2 yet, because Disgaea games can take away your life. But I need to finish this one. It is fun. I love it. And I mean, it's Disgaea, so of course it's fun. So moving on to the PS4 games. This was my first PS4 game. Killzone Shadowfall. Meh. That's how I feel about it. Just meh. Not bad, but it's kind of a mediocre first-person shooter if you ask me. So, meh. This, which has taken most of my time here recently, Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. Love this game. I have put so much time into it. I don't even want to know how much time I've put into it. But if you want to play this with me, I am in the Zalera server. So yeah, do that. And it's cross-platform between PS3, PS4, and PC. So there's no excuse. If you want to play this with me, Zalera, get in there. Or maybe tell me a server that you play on, and I might make another character on there so I can do that. Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. Okay, I talk crap about the Definitive Edition when they said something about this, and I see this as being a new trend, which it kind of is becoming a new trend. But this is a game I never played. I never ever played this game beforehand. And I'm like, okay, I have a PS4, I need something to play. This came out, and I got it for, I think, $39.99 instead of $60. So I went ahead and picked it up, and I freaking love this game. The graphics are beautiful, and I love the upgrades, just looking back to see how it did look on the Xbox 360 and PS3, and then playing it here, because on the other systems, it was already a beautiful game. And then they upgraded it and it looks even better. The gameplay is amazing. It's spectacular. Love this game. I've never cared about Tomb Raider, but this one right here is awesome. So if you haven't played it, get it on whatever platform you can. Doesn't have to be this one. Infamous Second Son. Another game I have not put a bunch of time into. Actually, I have put a lot of time, but not into the story. This one you can kind of wander around and do a lot of stuff. But it is a cool game. I do enjoy it. The only thing about it is a sandbox game, so you can get distracted from the story and do a lot of stuff, and that's kind of what I did and why I stopped playing, because it got a little bit redundant doing the things I was doing, and I got kind of bored. The game is not bad. It's also not just super spectacular, in my opinion. It's not quite that app that you need to have for the PS4 to start selling. So, it's alright. Alright, moving on. Getting on down there. Moving on to the PSP. I have the Final Fantasy Tactics, The War of the Lions. This is a really fun strategy RPG. This is actually my first strategy RPG game that I've played. And I had this on the PS1 and I saw it on the PSP and I had to pick it up. So this is a really cool game, gets you into the strategy genre, and I mean, that's really all I can say about it. It's cool. It's a good game. Next, we have, this is Final Fantasy Dissidia. I thought I gave this to my friend Dre. Yeah, it's Dissidia. But I'll keep talking about this when I pull up the next one. Which is Dissidia 012 Duo whatever this is. This is pretty much the same game as the last one, but it added extra characters. You see them right here. It added some extra characters to the game, and this is like a prequel and this game. So this one is the prequel to this one, but it also has this one in it. So this is like the definitive version because it's the full story, and this is just a little bit extra. I mean, this has extra, this one, you know what I'm trying to say. So, but I think they really need to make a HD version of this and put it on the freaking PS3 or the PS4 or make a sequel, because the Final Fantasy fighting game is amazing. I love it. It is so fun, but I don't know. They probably won't do that because it's Square, and Square, when do they do anything smart here recently? Next one, Greatness in a Box, Final Fantasy Final Fantasy? Oh my god, Jamal, what are you talking about? Kingdom Hearts, Birth by Sleep. If you know me, you know that Kingdom Hearts is one of my favorite game series. I freaking love Kingdom Hearts, minus one piece of crap that's on the DS. This is amazing. It's a great game, great story, and if you have never played it, oh my gosh, it's greatness. It is greatness. This is a prequel to the first Kingdom Hearts, but I still would not recommend that you play this first. This game will make so much more sense if you play it after everything. Kingdom Hearts needs to be played in release order, in my opinion, not in chronological order. So, yep, great game, love it, recommend it to anyone. Amazing. Aqua. Okay, Mega Man Maverick Hunter X. Very awesome game. I mean, it's Mega Man X, and they upgraded it and added a movie and stuff to it. Really cool. Funny story, though, it's not in here because one of my friends has it, and he's in Oklahoma now. This game that's in here is Final Fantasy Crisis Core. This actually belongs to one of my friends. I need to give it back to him. You watch my video, so I'll get this back to you one day when I actually finish playing it. Alright, the Kingdom Hearts 1.5 remix, whatever. Fun game, and I actually got the collector's edition with the book and all of that stuff. With the weird Sora, who is a cat person. So yeah, I don't know. It's really cool though. But it's Kingdom Hearts, so it's awesome. Minus Chain of Memories. I don't really care about Chain of Memories. Mainly because I've played it twice already, so I can't bring myself to play this a third time on here, because it's not my favorite one. Last but not least, I got the Final Fantasy X and X-2 Collector's Edition. This is the one I had to order directly from Square, and it came with the book, the big book, and extra stuff, and it has Final Fantasy X and X-2, and yes, Final Fantasy X gets a lot of flack from people. I actually think it's a very awesome game, and I don't know why people talk about it as bad as they do. It's the first one that brought in the voice acting and the cinematic feel. I mean, Titus, because I will not call him Titus, that is stupid. Titus, yes, he can be a bit of a whiny brat, I will say, but, I mean, it's a good game. The story is like, what the f is going on? But, you know, it's not bad. It's also not the best. And then X-2 is just Charlie's Angels Final Fantasy Edition. So, But once again, the battle style of 10-2 is actually really good. Story-wise, but that's all. See this huge stack of craziness here. Well, it's just a pile of crap now, and I probably won't pick it up till tomorrow because I'm tired. But that is all, and until next time, that is it. I will talk to you guys later. Peace.